Hey YouTube, Carl Commodity here, and I got a little bit of a different video for you today. Got something I just want to share with you all. And it's gorgeous. It is something to do with one of your favorite franchises, a little something called Star Wars. You got a little Star Wars, right? Now, we all remember Episode 1, even though we really wish we didn't. But we got one great thing out of Star Wars Episode 1, and that was the great Jedi Knight Qui-Gon Jinn, played by the amazing Liam Neeson. And we also got his lightsaber. Well, today, folks, I bring you Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber a la Saberforge. Look at that amazing, durable plastic. And the light up threads. Oh, that soundboard. Sabercore Viridian, obviously. Huh. Such a great saber. Basic plastic. I'm just joking before this video gets flamed and disliked by Saberforge themselves. Actually, I did happen to purchase a Saberforge saber. One of their apprentice sabers. It just happens to be Acolyte, one of their apprentice saber systems. This one, though, is only warrior tier. Unfortunately, I could not afford sound or interchangeable LEDs, but Jedi Knight, who is of meager means, does not need for such luxuries. For our way is that of a dismal, lonely, but solid path of the light. With this particular one, the apprentice, this is the Acolyte saber. Look at the gorgeous, gorgeous machine hand airspace polycarbonate. Or, sorry, wait, no, it's space grade metal. Design wise, I love it. It's great for dueling, great for working with. But got a basic long standard blade with threaded tip. And it's pointy, which is what I like about it. Unit itself came in green. Got it in the green LED because obviously counselor, duh. And with a flick of the button, nothing happens because I have the battery charging at the moment. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back, and this time batteries are charged, blade is gorgeous, whoop, and it's green consular. Now, with this blade particularly, this is the Acolyte, specific to Saberforge. They made it, it's gorgeous, and I love it. Bought this guy back in around January of 2016. I've only recently been given the chance, or, well, the time to make a video about this guy. So like I said earlier, it is made of some gorgeous, gorgeous metal. This is hand machined made. It's cut nicely. It's cut perfectly. The blade is actually a solid green throughout the whole thing. And you can kind of see it on the video, which is nice. It comes out with a threaded tip. I love the tip. Don't take that the wrong way, YouTube. Don't you do it. But I love the tip on this guy. So, they have normal like flat tips, which are kind of boring. I got the rounded tip. It was like $5 extra. It makes it look more like a saber, you know, like doing episode 2 when it's like saber, Dooku, no, that kind of thing. Design wise, I went for it. I loved it. It's gorgeous. Unit runs off one giant big old battery. Comes with the chargers. Comes with the Allen wrench key. Comes with different tiers, which is huge too. I got the warrior tier, which is very, very, very basic. It's just the blade, a color, hilt. No electronics, no sound, no interchangeable LEDs. They do have the super fancy stuff, but you do pay more. I think I got this for about $170. That include like shipping and stuff, which was like $20. I think like $150 before shipping. Pros. Well, probably listed them already, but you know what, whatever. Gorgeous blade. It's very, very accurate to what you would think a lightsaber would look like. The light, the LED fills the entire blade. There's not really a whole lot of cutoff or loss in color, which is what I love about it. It looks like a lightsaber. and I got this mostly for cosplay purposes, modeling purposes, those kind of dealios. Blade itself is a very well made in general, really. Polycarbonate can take a beating. This blade can hit, it can hit hard. Hurt my friend's hands by doing so. We were practice dueling with one of his sabers. The machine metal has a good weight to it. Cons, it is heavier than you probably would have thought. Using it, swinging it around, especially with a longer blade, is a little hard because the center of gravity is kind of out of the way. So once you get used to it, it's not so bad. But until you get used to it, it's really awkward and kind of encumbering. I would highly recommend get the smaller blade if this is your first one, especially if you're indoors or if you're just using it as a stunt saber for fun. I got the longer one specifically because I wanted to learn how to use it, and I also, again, want to use it for photos. It's a great prop. Design-wise, love it. Only other real con is just shipping time, really. If you've researched Saberforge and other companies like them, you probably see that a lot of their shipping time is long. They get a lot of orders. It's hard to produce them all within a certain quick amount of time. This one, when I ordered, they had a lead time of about 12 weeks, and I got it in about 12 weeks, which was awesome. I ordered it back in January 2016, got it, I think April of the same year. So it wasn't too bad. It was a very painful wait, and it led me to look at my mailbox a lot, seeing if it had an order shipment confirmation. I'm like, oh my god. The day it happened, I was like, give it to me. For about the $150 that I paid for, blade, hilt, color, came with battery, charger, actually 2 chargers, and a Allen wrench to swap out the blade and the blade plug, which the blade plug is pretty cool because you can use it for display purposes if you wanted to hang this bad boy up or do something cool with it like that. Realistically though, don't look at the light without the blade on it. I'm gonna point this directly at the camera, and you're gonna get an idea of how bright that is. It's bright, even through the blade. Otherwise, it's gorgeous and amazing, and I love it. I love it to death. I will say though, again, heavier than I thought. My friend just purchased the Bastion, which is one of their newer apprentice sabers. It is a cool design. I kind of wanted to get one myself, but I haven't had the chance or the money or the time. He brought it over, I held it. It's significantly lighter than the Acolyte, which was really surprising to me. And maybe it's because of what the actual hilt's made out of. I don't think it was the blade lightness. I'm pretty sure it was all in the hilt. But it felt lighter. I felt like I could like do flurries with it a lot easier, all that good stuff. But overall, really solid purchase, and I love this. If you are been interested in looking at getting one of these guys, either from Saberforge or Ultra Sabers or whoever, I would highly recommend it, especially if you love Star Wars, which I love Star Wars. It's a curse, in all seriousness. Quality though, Saberforge, highly recommend. They've gotten a lot better over the years, and I think it's finally worth your money. But this is just a quick review, a little show off of the blade, a little show off of the hilt, a little show off of everything. This has been Carl Commodity, and you guys should stay nerdy.